Right, I'm fucking going.
Honestly, I wish I was in a battle metal band so fucking much.
Playing in fucking tavern. Wait till the music's fucking finished, dude.
I bought this to have on the bus, and then obviously the bus didn't show up. It's just like a wee fucking 2% grapefruit beer.
Oh, you're drinking on the bus, you fucking Jake.
Oh, fucking Jake who drinks fucking posh
Grapefruit
German beer.
Every time I look at your wall, there's something else. Even in the fucking half an hour I've been here, every time I look up, I see something else that I've just not noticed before.
Yeah,
Did you put new things up?
Yeah, there's a couple of new things up. The Lost Cat thing's new.
The Lost Cat thing is sick. I really like that one up top right as well. That's
right.
really fucking cool.
That's the homie Aiden from Frankie, Full Swing.
Oh yeah,
Full.swing on Instagram. He is an incredible street artist, and he done these amazing prints.
Yeah, his prints are fucking fire. They sell them in Frankie's, right?
Yeah. I got that one of Bridgeton Cross. Fucking cool. The yellow one's like the yellow one was a card we got that we just we just really liked the print on it, so we just stuck it in a frame.
Yeah, that one's super cute.
That one's got titties on it.
That one's got titties.
Someone's foot getting pissed on. That's pretty cool.
What the fuck? Dude, hold on. I need to give us some closer inspection.
Yeah. It's a pretty nasty. Pretty nasty.
What in the Sasha Grey fuck is going on in this house?
Look,
dude?
we live in a sex positive house. Like, you know, if you want to get pissed on, get pissed on. If you want to have people take pictures of it, that's all good.
Yeah, like consensually.
Consensually, yes.
It's all good. And then the best one that I slipped in fucking last minute.
From the homie, outer. The homie. Yeah, he painted... Oh, no. He painted this this one of one. As you can see, one of one
on it.
Dead End.
That's so sick.
Yeah, he painted this on canvas for me. He's been doing a couple of little like logos. Like, I've been cutting his hair for a long time. I don't know how you talk about people who do graffiti, by the way. Because remember, like I spoke last week about the guy who... Did I do that on the podcast?
You told me. You text me about it.
Oh yeah, I was at like an art exhibition, and a guy introduced himself to me as like his graff name.
Yeah. The way he explained it was, I was Spider-Man and he was Doctor Strange. Like the bit from fucking
absolutely.
Infinity War.
He was like, we're using our made-up names. I was like, I don't have one.
I don't have one. I cut hair.
I'm a regular ass dude with a name.
Well, shout out fucking Outer. We repost his shit on Instagram all the time. So go check him out on Instagram as well. He has some really, really cool pieces on there. But obviously for the audio people that are listening, you can't see it. So definitely go to our Instagram and find it. We'll post it again.
You posted it literally yesterday.
I have posted it. I think I've posted him a couple of times now, but yeah, just go check him out. His shit is so cool. Like, I definitely do like the whole tagging graphic artist scene. Like, graffiti artist scene. Like, I always toyed with the idea.
Yeah.
Of, like, getting into it in some sort of way. But, I don't know, I stole too much as a kid, so I probably thought, like, I'm already breaking the law.
Yeah, one crime's enough.
Yeah.
I don't know. When I was younger, I used to like do it in notepads all the time and never really did it out and about.
Yeah.
I used to do this thing where I go through like a dictionary and I just like find a word and I graph it. Like, I'd either like tag it or I'd do like some sort of like big horrible throw-uppy thing. And it was always loads of fun. But now, like, because I tried to do a couple of things for us, like when we first started doing the podcast, and my brain just can't do it anymore. I can't just look at letters and go, I'm going to make that abstract as fuck.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I was just more in it.
Yeah, I think it's like anything, isn't it? It's just like if you're actually doing it all the time and you like can find the inspiration to do it. Like, your inspiration for life in general changes as you get older. So it's like everything that we were super inspired to do and super like into doing when we were younger, like not necessarily like that doesn't exist anymore. Like half the things that I like to do as a kid, like depressingly, doesn't really sit in my brain anymore.
Yeah.
The only thing that still lives there is like playing games. Everything else is just like, nah, I can't be bothered.
Yeah, I can't really be bothered with much things anymore.
Nah.
That's like the plight of getting older, though, isn't it? Like, you realise that, like, the things that bring you joy don't make you money, so you stop doing them.
Yeah.
Like, because you're so focused on being a fucking regular-ass adult that you don't do any of the things that you should.
Oh, Jesus.
It's sad, no? That's what I was just thinking of.
Just
You know, like, you've, like, propped that up there. Can
Yeah.
that actually see us?
Yeah.
Because there's a tripod there.
There's a what?
A tripod.
You fuck, dude.
It's not for me. It's not mine. It's Shanna's.
How fucking long has that been in this house?
Like, maybe 2 weeks max.
Bullshit. Can I use it?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna set it up like fucking halfway through the video.
Yeah, Shanna got it. Shanna
This
got
thing?
it for a job. Yeah.
What the fridge?
Because she makes like the social media things.
I swear to God, man. Right.
Yeah. So because she's doing like some stop motion thing for her work.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, she's creative as fuck. It's pretty cool.
She's got her ways.
She's got her ways. Sorry.
Apologies to all of our motion sick viewers right there.
That's way better. I can already. I mean, it's wonky.
Shut the fuck up. Let me fix it first, right?
Nice. Nice.
That's
There you go.
so much better. Oh my days. Oh,
We're semi-pros.
oh,
Semi-pros.
man. You know what? Remember we used to have a standing and I broke it and then we just never got a new one?
Should probably just get one of them.
We
It's pretty
should.
good, isn't it?
That's so sick. But we had like a proper like taller than you stand. And
Taller than me stand. Cool.
used it quite a lot. Like every fucking episode and then it broke. And that was fucking ages ago. And we just never bothered replacing it.
Yeah.
But,
But
that
also
actually makes
that's
life
not
so
on
much
me.
easier.
That's not on me. You know nothing about this podcast is on me. You have to tell me when, where, and why, and what. Otherwise, I don't care.
Yeah,
And then the other thing that I ask you is how much, and then I send you cash.
I mean,
That's
I'm
how it
just gonna
works.
straight up just send you like the full amount. Just like, oh, this thing's fucking 80 quid.
That's fine, man.
You just pay for the whole
I'm fucking
thing.
holding some folding. It's all good. I'm fucking balling. It's all good.
Man, he's fucking rolling in this.
I got racks on racks. Anyway, lots of cool graffiti friends made things for us, so that's nice.
This is episode 62 of Dead End Friends podcast. Two.
Ah,
On you go, man.
we're closing in on the special number, though.
What special number?
You know the special number.
Nice.
Nice. Nice.
Anyway,
That episode's just going to be a full hour of us performing.
wined and dined, and then some.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever else comes after that. This is the
Call it a
this,
68.
this is the podcast.
You suck me off and I'll owe you one.
Yeah, fair enough, man. I'm down.
Nice.
This is a podcast for two dudes who don't know anything and talk about everything. You can find us on social platforms at Dead End Friends Podcast.
Social platforms.
The one we have. You can find us. Well, you can find us on streaming, Dead End Friends Podcast, and you can find us on the video platform, the YouTubes, same place, same name. If you can't be bothered going and looking, if you find us on Instagram, everything is in there. Or search Google. But you know what? You're already here.
I almost shat myself at work today.
Why?
What do you mean, why? I just almost.
Oh,
did.
you actually just nearly pooped.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know what happened. I had lunch. I was feeling great all day. I had lunch, and then all of a sudden, I was like, "Oh, my belly hurts." I like rushed a boy out the chair, like rushed him. I was like,
Like
"This
hack-
haircut is
Hack
done."
job.
No hack job. I'm just good at cutting hair really quickly.
So what you're saying is you drag out all your haircuts.
I charge £28. Of course, I fucking do. I make people feel like they're getting something of worth. But yeah, I went upstairs. I pebble dashed the fucking porcelain, man. It was rank. It was so rough. It's just, I've not felt like that for a very, very long time. I knew I was on the edge.
But that's actually pretty good for you, because I remember there was a point in time where like you fucking, like, every other day was you, like, I am going to shit myself if I fart too hard.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that that's the first time first time you felt that way, just shows you've come a long way.
That's true. I'm a
from
grown
where
up
you
now.
were. I mean, I am quite regular, which is nice. Just if we're filling each other in. Like, I shit twice a day.
Nice.
Pretty much every day.
Nice.
So,
That's good, man.
it's pretty good, man. So thanks for filling us in and the fact that you nearly shit yourself. Like, I mean, like, I've shit myself as a grown man.
Me too.
I can openly admit that I have put my pants as a grown ass man.
And it was like you said, I woke up on a Sunday morning and I was like laying on my stomach when I woke up and I was like, yes. And for whatever reason I slept in like boxes, which I don't usually do.
Are you just like
I
Stone Cold
freeball
birthday suit?
Yeah. I freeball it. So yeah, I was like laying on my front and I was like, I felt one brewing and I was like, here we go. Start the day off fucking right, son. And I just like squeeze. I was like, well, they're going in the bin. Instantly into the shower.
That's so weird though. Like the one time you actually like wore underwear.
I know.
I feel like your brain knew.
Thought I was wearing a nappy. I think that's what it
Oh
was.
shit! I was thinking like the other way. Like your brain was like, I'm probably gonna end up shitting myself in the morning, so I'm just gonna make them keep boxers on.
Maybe I had a dream that I was a baby.
What did? But you went to sleep with your boxers on.
Yeah, it's because I was constricted. I was like, gaga. I just thought that was like an actual infant.
I see you woke up, your brain was just like, I'm baby now.
I gaga go go. And then that was it. Just instantly shat myself.
I think my grown ass shitting yourself story was I was taking Luna to nursery one morning.
Oh, you were a parent at the time.
I was a parent at the time.
Nice.
So I got Luna ready. Emma was already away to work. So I was getting Luna in the car to go to nursery.
Uh-huh.
So I got her down the stairs. I felt fine. Like, I didn't feel dodgy at all the entire morning. Had my breakfast, was fucking just having a normal morning. Left to take Luna to nursery to then go to my work. Got her down the stairs, was about to put her in the car, and I bent over to put her in the car and farted as I bent over, and it was like a bingo dabber. Like, I just felt like my asshole like just touched my boxers, like on the fucking cloth of my boxers, and I just went, nope. I just picked Luna back up out of her fucking car seat.
Just left her in the car, went and changed.
I had to be like, come on, sweetheart, and you go back upstairs. So I'd like
so confused.
Huckled her out the car. Huckled her out the car, ran upstairs. Like, just literally just put her down in the hallway. It was just like, I'm going to the toilet. I don't know what she did. I ran into the toilet and just pulled them down. And right enough it was just like a perfect little circle of brown shit.
Full house.
It was the fucking weirdest thing. And then like I had like fucking chronic diarrhea.
Why do you all listen to this?
They don't anymore, man. That's fucking for sure. But that was the last time as a proper grown up ass adult I shit my pants. I mean, does that count? Like a little bingo dabber? It was like a marker pen.
You marked your scans. Aye, it counts.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Can't really argue with that. Right. Well, can you do me a song? Because we said we were going to do this week, so can you do me a song?
I've been trying to think of one all day.
What? Freeball it. Don't shake yourself though.
Ba 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 da ba da 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 da. Conspiracies.
That was very like Superman shit.
Yeah, I had this Superman theme tune in my head, and I was like, I can't just rip that.
Don't want to get sued by fucking Warner Brothers.
I have a request.
Yeah?
For this.
Yeah?
Slow it down, Daddy-o. You speak so fast when you read. And I'm just like...
Oh, do I?
And I know if I'm thinking that, the listener is thinking that. The one.
Oh, shit. Right, okay. I didn't realise that. Okay, I'll slow it down. So this week...
Slow your fucking roll.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. So this week, at Gary's request, actually, this was Gary's idea to do this one. We have decided to do. I mean, you'll probably need. I'll talk about the stuff that I've found, and I'll read it. But I literally didn't know anything about this until I started reading shit about it.
That's
this week.
the fun of it. I'm not filling it out. I'm just letting this happen.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Because you've got all the fucking info there.
I know I do have the info, but you're the one that watches the videos and shit.
I was gonna make jokes.
You'll go into the fucking deeper end of the conspiracy. I'll just talk about
YouTube videos,
I'll talk
bro.
about the facts. Exactly. That's the best part. That's the best part about getting into conspiracy theories is watching the YouTube videos because they're all fucking insane.
They are insane. I
God
hope you touch
damn
on some of the
insane.
things that I know. That'd be good fun.
Right.
I also hope you just say things I don't know, so my mind is blown all over again.
Well, this particular article that I'm going to read through was pretty fire. It was probably the best one I found for sure.
Hell yeah.
That's why I've picked it. So this week we are talking about the Denver airport.
Denver International Airport.
So, like I said before, I had no fucking idea what this was about. Gary was literally just like, can we do the Denver airport? And I'd seen one person mention it before. And I was like, it's like big or something. That must be the deal with it.
It's just a big airport.
It's just a big giant ass airport. So yeah, cool, whatever. And then, so I obviously went and looked at it and holy shit, it goes so deep.
Mm-hmm.
I think that but the thing that I will say at the start, they seem to really buy into it now.
Yeah, they've definitely leaned into it a little bit, which
been
makes it less fun.
No, dude, I fucking love it because it's making all the pure diehard conspiracy theorists look so fucking goofy. I love it so because they'll
As if
come
they
out
haven't done that themselves.
because they'll come out with some fucking straight out of left field crazy ass conspiracy, and they'll just basically be like, "Yeah, sure, killed
That's
it."
it, wasn't it?
The gargoyles talk, killed it. What you fucking saying? So, let's get into the Denver airport and how the Denver airport became an icon of the Illuminati. I thought you were doing a fucking spell, dude, but you're getting a fucking bit of string.
There's a thread on my jumper. I'm just getting rid of it.
Oh, I was like, oh my god, he's actually gone full conspiracy.
I'm doing a spell. What
So-
the fuck do you take me for?
Man, are you not the Sorcerer Supreme? So our source for today is an article on the website called Thrillist. It's an article by a man called Colin St. John.
That's a good name.
And it was published in 2017. So, I'll just be reading this verbatim. Midway through our tour... Am I going slow enough? Midway through our tour of the Denver International Airport, Media Relations Chief Heath Montgomery tells me, it's kind of amazing that it's lived on as long as it has. We're standing in the Jefferson Terminal, a capacious main hall famed for its vaulted white tent roof that mimics the Rocky Mountains to the west, but Montgomery's not talking about the structure or even the sprawling airport itself. He's answering a very important question I posed. Why has the wild speculation about the Denver airport persisted for more than 20 years? Ever since DIA opened to the public on February 28, 1995, after numerous delays and nearly $2 billion over budget, the airport has been a hub not only for United and Frontier, but also for our nation's most salacious airport-themed conspiracy theories. The demonic horse greeting visitors, the apocalyptic murals, the involvement of the Freemasons, and the many other oddities relating to the airport and its construction have provided endless fodder for DIA truthers, hysteria mongers, and late-night television hosts. Not surprisingly, Montgomery tells me that he's talked more about these seemingly implausible conspiracy theories than any other topic in the 4 years plus he's been there. I think they used to be annoyed by it, but in recent years, we've just embraced it, he says, pointing to a 2010 episode of Conspiracy Theory with Jesse Ventura.
The fucking body? The body got involved? That's how you know this shit is real. Oh.
Pointing to the episode of Conspiracy Theory with Jesse Ventura as a huge factor in the rumours going mainstream. You can fight it, and it doesn't change anything. But if you embrace it, it becomes an opportunity to talk about the airport. Oh, this guy's so goddamn positive.
Free advertising, dude.
That's the nicest way of putting it, man. This dude just loves planes. Do you know what I mean? This dude got this job because he fucking loves planes, so now he just uses an excuse to talk about planes.
To talk about planes even more.
Talking about the airport was why I've driven out here, of course, but I'm looking for answers that I'm not certain an official spokesman, no matter how forthright or knowledgeable, will be able to provide. So begins my dive into the dystopian world of Denver International Airport conspiracy theories.
Woo!
A quest that will ultimately bring me into contact with some of the people responsible for sparking these mysteries. Send me to the library to scroll through microfiche as if I'm in a John Grisham movie circa 1993 and lead me to make some tough conclusion about what's really going on at my deeply strange local airport. I love this article so much. Like, he writes it so well.
He writes it well.
It's so good. So, first thing that we're going to cover is the Freemasons. Now, I don't know the first fucking thing about the Freemasons.
I got a couple of books if you want to read them.
I am not going to read a book. It took me ages to read this article, dude. There's no fucking way I'm reading books. Like, there was a Masonic Hall in Nielsen where it came up.
Of course there is. There's Masonic halls everywhere.
But literally the only thing I knew it for was some people had parties in it.
Cheap pints.
It was pretty cheap.
It's part of the draw.
I'm not going to ask any questions because I feel like I'm not allowed to ask questions, am I?
I don't know, are you?
Well, you seem to... You have books. Am I allowed to ask questions about?
I got plenty of books.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking get into it, man. Well, we're in Jeppesen Terminal. Montgomery leads me to an object of much speculation, the capstone laid over a sealed time capsule at a dedication ceremony on March 19th, 1994. Etched into the stone underneath an inscription bequeathing the time capsule's contents to the people of Colorado in 2094.
That's soon.
It's not. How long is that? Is that 1,000 years?
2094 or what? It's fucking...
Is that 100 years? I fucking don't know anything. No, it's 100 years, right? 1984 to 2094. 100 years. 1,000 years. Fuck,
wait,
dude.
1984?
Man. Yeah, 1994 to 2094 is 100 years.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
So, fuck. Like,
correct.
We'll be dead. Because there's no way
I'm
either of
living
us...
forever. Fuck you, man.
Neither of us are making it to 100, dude. Are you fucking high?
I've got a book up there.
I don't give a fuck if you got books, dude. So many people have books. What the fuck do you mean?
Good books.
You got a book that's going to make you live to over 100.
I've got books.
When were you born? 91?
92.
92? No fucking way, dude. You think you're going to make it fucking 102?
I'll make it 104 just to fucking spite you.
Man, you will be fucking long gone because there's no way that you will be able to live without me and I'll be dead by 60.
Maybe the best years of my life.
That hurt so much. Oh. Sorry, so underneath the inscription for the Colorado people are the square and compasses symbol of Freemasonry and the names of two Grand Masters.
Did you just say Colorado with an American accent?
Colorado.
Colorado.
Welcome to Boulder, Colorado.
Boulder, Colorado.
I might have, I don't fucking know, dude. As well as a mysterious group called New World Airport Commission.
Ooh.
And from what I can gather, those 4 words was like the fodder that conspiracy theories.
It's the fact that people put new world
onto it, but the way this guy explains it, it just makes them look so fucking stupid. The capstone was part. So this is Montgomery. Sorry, the capstone was part of the pre-opening festivities. Montgomery says it's a time capsule that's sealed with 2 pieces of granite that the Masons made. Unfortunately, people connect the Freemasons with the Illuminati and secret societies and all of that stuff. We do have 2 Masonic symbols on here because the Masons actually made this for us. It's not uncommon to have Masons to be part of large public facility openings like an airport. Which makes sense, right? Because the Masons were all like tradesmen, right?
Yeah.
Like cobblers and fucking... Right?
Cobblers.
Yeah, like making shoes and shit.
Made shoes.
Yeah, dude.
Like that Adam Sandler movie.
Is there an Adam Sandler film about shoes?
It's called The Cobbler.
Fuck off. No, it's not, dude. Is it just Adam Sandler making shoes?
Yeah.
Just making shoes.
Yeah.
Fuck off, dude. That's whack. He continues...
He made the shoes for Freemasons in the film. He shipped them through Denver.
He continues, the other thing that doesn't help us is that the inscription on the stone says New World Airport Commission. And people rightly say that that doesn't exist. Well, that's because it doesn't exist. But it did exist in 1994. It was a group that was celebrating the opening of the airport. It's written a little wonky. It's supposed to read the New, World Airport Commission. It doesn't help because it says New World right there.
People are dark.
So basically what they're saying is the guy who fucking did this inscription forgot to chisel one little fucking line.
Boop. Changed it all.
He's right, it doesn't help. Montgomery points to a braille tablet that rises up from the stone and features one of the two Masonic symbols. My favourite conspiracy I've ever heard of is, if you touch it the right way, it's a kind of keypad that's connected with aliens or the release of toxic gas, he says. There's such a wide berth between aliens and toxic gas.
He's straight up death.
But then also touching a bit of fucking stone the right way, and it's a goddamn keypad.
Do you ever fly into Denver and just have a look?
I do. Like, after reading all this stuff, I do so much. Like,
is there enough money in the budget, in the Dead End Friends budget?
Well, fucking, we've got a fiver.
Got
fucking
fiver
OG Owen
OG Owen
gave us a fiver. So how much is it for flights to Denver? I imagine
think
it's a lot.
Owen needs to send us some more fivers.
Hey, OG, come on.
Come on.
Where the fuck even is Denver? Where is Colorado in the States? Like,
it's in the States. It's in America.
You fucking
I'll bring up a
bastard.
map. Sorry, I don't have a globe next to me.
No, man, I just thought you might have known. That's why I was asking the question. See, if you didn't fucking know, you could have just said, I don't know, man. You just need to be a sarky bastard.
I know
Why
you
do
can
search?
smoke weed there.
Why do you search?
It's
Why
more-
you're trying to look?
Because it's more
Why are
fun.
you trying to look? Fucking search for it, dude.
No, it's more fun.
Let's just try to search the whole continental United States. Try to find one fucking state.
What's it called again?
Colorado.
Colorado.
How do you say it?
There's it.
How do you say it?
What, Colorado?
Colorado. How
That's
did I say it that made me sound
You said
American?
Colorado.
Oh, fuck off, dude. Right, whereabouts is it? Like East Coast, West Coast?
It's
It's like
slap bang in the middle, man.
right in the fucking middle.
Next to Utah and
Utah?
okay. It's next to okay, and Y.
What about Arkansas? Is it near Arkansas?
Yeah. No. No, it definitely isn't.
Why
Is
is this
it?
Kansas? Why is this Arkansas?
It's near
America,
Kansas.
explain.
Yeah, it's near
Oh,
Kansas.
Whatever, man. It's over there.
Which
Later,
one's that?
as I flip through newspaper microfilm at the main branch of the Denver Public Library, I find mention of the ceremony among articles about the construction of Coors Field, the death of local altruist Daddy Bruce Randolph, and the fallout of the Nancy Kerrigan-Tonya Harding incident. In the March 20, 1994 article, J.R. Moringer, the correspondent on the scene for the Rocky Mountain News, groused about the 2-hour length of the commemoration and the Masonic rituals involved. He also threw this red meat at would-be conspiracists. Some of the hundreds of Masons on hand seemed surprised to learn that Mayor Wellington Webb is Brother Webb, a reference to the then mayor's membership in the organisation. Yet there he stood in his white apron, traditional garb of the Grand Lodge of Freemasons.
My God.
I mean, I'm putting a lot of like oomph in what I'm saying, but I have no fucking idea what I'm saying. I don't know anything about these people, man. Webb, who now helms a political consulting firm in Denver, did not reply to a request for a comment. His sneakers, made famous during his first campaign, are preserved inside the time capsule, along with a ball from the first Colorado Rockies game, a viewer's guide to Beavis and Butthead, a flight book from Denver's previous airport, and other mid-90s ephemera?
What?
Ephemera. Stuff. Mid-90s stuff. That's
Mid-90s things.
Oh, you fucking... But Scott M. Outry, Grand Secretary of the MW Grand Lodge of Colorado, did respond. The Freemasons had nothing to do with the building of Denver International Airport, he writes. The only involvement was the ceremony that was performed for the dedication capstone that was done on March 19th, 1994. When I ask him for a mission statement, he sends me a reply that could inspire another Simpsons Stonecutters episode with references to former members Benjamin Franklin and George Washington and vague catch-alls like family values, moral standards, and community involvement. It's not clear if the Masons enjoy the conspiracies surrounding them, but they sure seem to encourage them through their own obfuscation, not to mention with their funny necklaces. What, dude? You didn't need all that. You didn't need to include that. What's this guy's name again? I was bigging him up earlier on, but now he's pissing me off. With the sort of pomp that might have been befitting the completion of one of the Great Pyramids, a time capsule was lowered beneath the floor of Denver International Airport yesterday and topped with a ceremonial capstone, wrote Robert Kowalski in the Denver Post. Also on the day after the event, Kowalski slyly poked fun at the oft-delayed and costly project with his remarks, before going on to refer to the New World Airport Commission, writing it just so without the comma Montgomery mentioned. Kowalski's article did, however, quote Charles Ansbacher, the New World Airport Commission's chairman. In 2007, 3 years before his death, Ansbacher attempted to explain the commission's moniker in an interview with local alt weekly Westward. He couldn't remember exactly why it was named something that for many conjures images of an authoritarian elitist takeover, but he suspected it was a dual reference both to DIA being the newest airport in the world and to Dvorak's Symphony No. 9, popularly known as New World Symphony. Ooh. The idea that there is nothing secretive about this, said Ansbacher, who was a conductor, is totally preposterous. So homie was basically just saying, nah, dude, it was a new airport.
Nah, bro.
And we like this song.
This song is bussin'.
That's why he's called that. Oh. So I don't understand anything about the Freemasons, but that seems to be real, like, people get their jaws around that for the fact that they're, like, on the walls or on that stone, you know?
It's because no one knows anything about them.
Mm-hmm. Shrouded in mystery.
Simple as that.
So, next thing we're going to talk about is the gargoyles.
The gargoyles.
So these things are fucking gnarly, dude.
Oh. Remember the TV show Gargoyles?
No.
It used to be like a cartoon. It was on like Saturday mornings. And it was like Gargoyles in Notre Dame, I think it was the full title. And they would like...
From like Hunchback?
I think it was them.
Yeah.
Oh, it was them. Yeah.
It must have been.
And they made like a whole TV series about it.
Oh.
Yeah, it was good fun. Love that shit. I love anything that's got like weird made up animals in it.
Weird, like gargoyles?
Like myths and that.
Ah, right, okay. Well, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Do
you know there was like not a conspiracy theory, but there was a rumor that in the first like live action like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, there was going to be a sex scene between like Raphael and the girl.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Richie was talking about this today.
That would have been so fucked.
And everyone bought this DVD, this videotape at the time.
VHS.
Hoping to see some fucking Some turtle porn.
Oh my god, dude, that's fucked. I mean, I'd watch it. So let's talk about the gargoyles. As part of our walk around the airport, Montgomery stops in baggage claim and looks up towards a gargoyle that's sitting in a suitcase. To some of the conspiracy theorists, this is a harbinger of something evil or nefarious, Montgomery says. But it's not. It's a fun piece of art.
Montgomery's such a fucking joker, dude.
I love this guy, dude. I look on the plaque below the grotesque and discover that the artist is Terry Allen. A few days later, I reach him at his home in Santa Fe. I was invited to make a proposal. This was when Stapleton was still open, the old airport, Allen says with a twang that harkens back to his hometown of Lubbock, Texas. It's a familiar sound to those who have heard his music, most notably the cult classic outlaw concept albums as Juarez and Lubbock on Everything. We all met there, and I remember there was a committee that included airport people, art people, and even a nun.
And even a nun.
Even a nun.
Oh my god.
Right off, there was a religious aspect to it. He says that he started thinking about what airports and baggage claims actually were. And it might have been that nun that made me think these are like cathedrals, Allen says, as we touch on the massive failure that was DIA's state-of-the-art baggage system, which frequently misplaced luggage if you were lucky, or shredded it if you weren't. Can you imagine?
Just going on your hollybobs and then your fucking pants are just shredded in the airport.
All you see is just like the tag on the fucking system going round and just nothing else. Oh, the cathedral thing made me start thinking about gargoyles. The idea was to put the gargoyles in a suitcase and have them looming over the baggage claim as protectors, just like they were used in churches. I did one for domestic and then I did one for international, which was pretty much lifted right off an image from Notre Dame. And that sealed the title for me, Notre Denver.
Try harder, Terry.
Alan installed the pieces in a completed yet empty DIA, aside from the operational Burger King for security staff.
I love this. I love this. That it's fucking empty, but you know what they got? Burger King. They got Whoppers.
Could you imagine? Could you fucking imagine, like, showing up for your shift at Burger King to serve 4 people?
And do nothing for 12 hours.
The same 4 people. Actually, it probably could be a lot. Like, have you actually seen how big, like, Denver Airport is?
It's massive.
It's
man.
double the size of Manhattan. It's fucking huge.
You'd get sick of chicken royales, wouldn't you?
But
Stop bringing in a packed lunch, but it's just a McDonald's.
But imagine being the fucking security guard at the other end of the airport, being like, "Fuck, dude, I need to get on a fucking tube right now. Like, I need to get on the fucking subway just to go and get a goddamn Burger King." It's not a chicken royale, is it? That's not what they call it in America, is it? Or is it chicken royale with cheese? What's that whole Pulp Fiction thing?
That's talking about the Whopper, is it not?
Ah, fuck those. Where was it? Almost immediately, moronic church groups and others started to read into his gargoyles. They would reach up into the suitcases and put cards that said things like effigies of Satan and you're going to hell. And they'd put Bibles with stuff marked in them and all of these bizarre religious fanatic remarks about the gargoyles.
Isn't it hilarious that gargoyles were used in churches to protect the church, and people saw that it had wings and went, "Devil!"
Immediately went
Do
straight
you know what
to
that
devil.
means? God people are fucking morons. They know nothing about anything. They should be on this podcast.
Actually, like, doing what we claim. When I ask him if he intended anything to be evil, he swiftly denies it. It's actually the opposite, he says. They're protectors. Gargoyles are good demons. They face out from the church to keep the bad demons out. If I was being malicious, I could have been a lot more malicious than I was.
I love that.
Very fucking ominous, my guy.
He is pretty ominous. Big Terry.
Do you know this guy? Do you know
Big Till?
Terry Allen?
No. No. Never heard his name until right now.
Just the way it's talking, it sounds like he's like a fucking super famous artist or some shit. It's like, oh, let's talk about his fucking albums and shit.
I mean, he might be famous. I don't know.
Right.
Maybe famous enough.
Could be famous enough.
He's feminine.
Feminine? He was famous enough to do fucking gargoyles. Right. The next thing we're going to talk about is the demonic horse. The nun who may have inspired Alan's creation is Lydia Pena, a sister
guy.
of...
Oh, no, I don't know who he is.
Oh, fuck you. A sister of Loreto, whose long career teaching art history eventually led her to gigs like serving on the architectural design committee for the airport. It was one of the most exciting chapters in my life, Pena tells me from her office. Currently a fundraiser for the Havern School, which focuses on learning disabilities, she defends artists and their right to create, whether the results are controversial or not. I got to know Luis Jimenez. He had a great personality, says Pena, of the sculptor behind the blue Mustang, the 32-foot horse with vibrant, gleaming red-orange eyes that greets travellers and causes some to have an on-the-ground panic attacks, usually reserved for DIA's notorious turbulence. As you know, the sculpture fell on him in the process of creation, and ultimately he died. This was one of the this thing was so fucked up when I read it. So as the guy, what was his name again? Luis Jimenez was building the demonic horse. Part of it came off and actually like impaled him.
Haunted.
Impaled the motherfucker.
Haunted.
But then do you know what the airport did? They still put it up.
I mean, he put a lot of work into it.
But it was probably like unfinished. They just threw it up. Oh, goddamn. Because of its intense glare and imposing stature, the horse is a favourite target of crackpot theories, including the idea that it will provide transportation for one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Yeah. It's widely called Blucifer by fans and foes alike.
I do love that.
That's so good.
Blucifer is so funny. I remember the first time I heard that, I was like, I like it.
Oh, he wasn't a mystery, Pena says. He wanted a piece that was mysterious, and it is mysterious. So from my perspective, Luis Jimenez accomplished what he set out to do. I mean, it's fucking creepy, dude. See,
It's
when you
super
just
creepy.
look at that, like...
There's loads of good photos of it, like, on, like, Google, obviously. And it just, they make it look so fucking scary at night. Like, that looks terrifying. It's got like fucking red eyes.
What? I just don't understand the eyes.
I don't know.
Like, see if they
It's
were
our
just...
bro. What the fuck? I don't know.
I know, but like, you don't need to make it look so goddamn scary.
You say this as if we don't live in a city where there's a man on a horse wearing a traffic cone.
Ah, but that's funny.
This horse is called Blucifer.
That's good pattern, man. They make t-shirts and shit out of it, man. It's just a good laugh. Blucifer is just fucking straight up terrifying.
Apparently it's got nuts. Bruh, look at that.
Why would you put balls? Oh my god, man. I fucking hope it was his dick that impaled him. Imagine it was the horse's dick.
Check
That's
that
a butthole.
That's a horse taint.
That is a full horse butthole. What
Oh
on
my
earth is
God.
going on?
Who took this photo?
Get right up in the taint. My lord.
I mean, there was one thing that we can say about Luis.
Uh-huh.
He was thorough, you know? He was thorough. He made sure he knew what his fans wanted, you know? He got right in about there.
The fans wanted blue anuses.
They did, they want blue anuses. I do think, though, that blue anuses is a good place to leave it for tonight. Because Denver Airport is so big, like
yeah, literally
and
figuratively,
and, yeah, metaphorically massive. We could talk about it all fucking night, but we'll pick it back up again on the next episode.
Yeah, the next episode is where we get to talk about the thing that I am the most stoked about.
Yeah, it's a real fun part of it.
The bit, like, the surface level stuff is all good. Like, there's some spooky shit going on, but it's when you go underneath the airport, that's where the magic happens. Yep. So
He's juiced.
tune in next week to fucking part 2 of Denver Airport. We will literally go deeper into the airport and the conspiracies that will follow. Blucifer.
Till then, we're going to leave you with the old favourite Dead End Jumps.
Dead End Jumps.
Dead End Jumps.
Yeah.
My picks this week were bussin'. Respectfully, if I do
100%
say
bussin'.
so. These songs that I picked today, bar the last 2, because they were just thrown in because we need 5 songs and I couldn't think of another 2. These were all songs that came on today whilst I was at work that made me instantly bob my head. And I was like, well, I need to find out what these are. The first one, I skipped back 7 songs to find. Because I didn't have a chance in between clients to check.
Right, yeah.
But I went back and I found it. And I was like, perfect. That is it. So it's a song called Tommy's Intro by Junior T. Featuring on the song is River Tiber or Tiber and Sean Leon.
Sean Leon. Just rhyming everywhere. River Tiber, Sean Leon.
River Tiber, Sean Leon.
Oh, beautiful.
I'd never heard this song before in my entire life.
Me neither, man.
And I am glad that I have, because it will live with me for a very long time.
It's so good. It's so good.
It was just good. Like, the drum beat on it was like exactly what I wanted at that moment of the day. The sun had just started coming out properly. It was just nice. Like, it was a good moment in my day.
So good, man.
The next song is What's Up Fat Lip by Fat Lip. I just like this song so much. Every time I hear it, I'm reminded about how much I actually like it.
Yeah. What's up, Fat Lip by Fat Lip?
I said cool it. You know, like, that's the lyrics. It's like him just saying, what's up, Fat Lip? And then he said cool it.
Is this the one that you played that is like it starts slow?
No. It says, who ain't seeing me around be like, dude, you aight. Who am I kidding? Who am I fooling? When they be like, what up, Fat Lip? And I say coolin'.
Lyricism.
That's the chorus.
That's amazing.
It's a great chorus. Type that trying to turn a hoe into a housewife.
Hey yo!
What do you expect? I give respect for and feel for all the whole N-words. Keep in check. From far from hard, emotionally scarred on Rico Boulevard, I was regarded as a arsler. And I make myself sick. Get on my own. Fat Lip's going through it. I made myself sick. This song was really fun until right now. I made myself sick. I get on my own nerves. Immature, insecure, grown-up nerd. Has been MC on a label that's unstable. Chopping blingy on the table. Who am I kidding? Who am I fooling? When they be like, what's up, Fat Lip? And I say coolin'. This man is deeply insecure.
What we're saying is we enjoyed the lyrics where he's actually saying that he's coolin', but actually you ask him, and that's what he's telling you, but then you find out this
Shit
man
ain't
is
coolin'.
madly depressed.
Yeah, he is.
God damn. Well, you know what, man? We think you're cool.
Oh my god, this whole song's so sad.
Man, I kind of wish you didn't tell me the lyrics now.
I wish I hadn't read them. I was just happy with having that, like, real cool fucking hook. What a fat lip. And I say coolin'. You know? Sick. Love it. The next song is Them That's Not by J Live. So this song is another one that came on the radio today in work. And like I heard like the cymbal hits. I played it to you earlier on.
Yeah.
Like, that hi-hat, and it was just and then it starts getting faster.
And faster.
And then J Live starts rapping faster.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden the drums come in and he slows down.
Yeah.
But it still makes sense. It was nuts. It was like a proper moment. Excuse me. A proper moment in my day where I was just like, huh. I just fucking loved it. it sounds like it's music from a very specific era in like hip hop.
Yeah.
Because like you look at the artwork for it, and it's like
yeah, the dude's got like janky ass glasses and
he's
shit.
wearing like a Kangol like like
yeah,
flat cap.
yeah, like a fucking Samuel L.
He's
Jackson.
got like designer chin strap going on. It's like the contrast's so high, the highlights are up on it.
2001.
It's
Sounds about right.
if I had to guess,
yeah,
he was right about then. But oh god, imagine if the lyrics were real sad on this one too. And that was just my theme. Like it was
like I really like
unexpectedly
these fun
sad.
songs, but they are highly depressing when you dig into it.
Nah, not that sad.
Not that sad.
Looking like who you don't want and where'd it come from? Sipping on chicken wing, smacking on stout.
What?
Step to this boy at the label of the month, like, yo, what's the hap, kid? Let me get a deal.
Sipping on chicken wing.
Sipping on chicken wing.
How can you sip on a chicken wing?
Look, J Live will do exactly what he wants when he wants.
Oh.
What? Fuck that. I'll shrink my feet if the shoe don't fit. What?
What? What, dude? Hey, J
I'm
Liv.
at the Cinderella ball. Now it just don't quit and fuck that. I'll shrink my feet if the shoe don't fit.
Huh?
Huh?
Fair enough, dude.
I love it. I'm all about it. This is my new line of hip hop that I'm just totally into.
You're gonna get tattooed across your chest.
2001 hip hop. And nothing else. When did the first one come out? 2020. Shame. Anyway, the next song is by Deftones. This is the second week in a row I think I've put Deftones on.
Is it?
No, it's not.
You definitely put one on now.
I put one on
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago now, yeah.
Ohms.
But this one is Swerve City off of the album Koi no Yokan.
Oh.
And it is incredible. I poo-pooed this album so hard when it first came out.
You poo-pooed it?
I poo-pooed it. I was like, I don't really care too much about this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then like I listen to it now and I'm like, fuck, it's so good. It's actually amazing. Because I love Diamond Eyes so much.
Yeah.
And I just thought, right, this album is just B-sides clearly. You know, like I was just kind of annoyed because I was like, I really wanted something new. Because obviously before, up until like Diamond Eyes, Deftones weren't making music like that. It sounded spacey and heavy. It was like grimy and dirty and like it was riffy, but it was like it had its own thing and he rapped a lot more. And this album was amazing. Now, like in retrospect,
Yeah.
it's so good.
Looking back,
So good. I just think Chino Moreno pretty much can do no wrong. I remember I watched like a video of them like about to play like Pink Pop or something in the States, and he did like an interview and they were asking him like, oh, so like what is the genre of your music? And he was like, oh, it's just heavy, like emotionally heavy. And I was like, oh. Yeah, it is. It's really emotionally heavy. And it stuck with me forever. And now every time I listen to him, that's all I can think of.
just this is emotionally heavy right now.
Because he was just like wearing like a really massive Dickies like hoodie. He had
Obviously.
like bleach blonde hair that wasn't quite right. It's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. But it's a great album. Like now that I look back at it, and like because I love the album after that, Gore.
Gore was great.
Yeah.
Is that the one with the flamingos on the front?
Flamingos on the front.
Yeah.
I don't know why I loved that and hated Koi no Yokan. I don't know why.
I didn't really like Koi no Kan either. I wasn't a massive fan of it.
But I swear City is bouncy as fuck. It's got that amazing like down,
Yeah.
down, 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 down. Like it's unreal. Like it's just cool. The next song I put on is All Nightmare Long by Metallica.
It's also too fucking long.
Whatever. Off the album Death Magnetic.
Ugh.
Death Magnetic was a good album.
Was
right?
it?
Yes. But it's also only a good album because it was the album they released after Saint Anger, which is not good. So it couldn't be any worse.
Wow, dude.
It's not good.
What's your fucking tone?
Tell me 2 good songs off that album.
Saint Anger
That's one.
and Frantic. You cannot tell me that Frantic is not fucking top tier Metallica. It's so goddamn good. Don't fucking come
the
at me.
lyrics though.
Frantic, tick, 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 tick. You're living a lie. You're living a lie. You cannot tell me that album doesn't bang. You cannot tell me. Like, you know, I'm not a massive fucking Metallica fan, but that album was fucking popping. What was the one that was on fucking Mission Impossible? Was that not on that album as well? Mission Impossible 2?
I Disappear? No, I don't think it was.
Was it not on the album? I thought it was on the album.
It
was around that time, though. It was around that time. That's a fucking banger as well.
That is a banger. It's not on that album.
Is it not?
Nah. But I like this song a lot. I just think it's real fun.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they kind of wanted. Maybe, probably not. They probably wanted to be cool and like hip and edgy. But I'm like, that's fun.
Yeah, it's super fun,
like,
man. Thank you.
It sounds like a thrash metal song.
Yeah. That's all you're here for.
I don't need anything else. I just need thrash metal.
But that, like, I agree. Thrash metal is great. It serves its purpose. You really enjoy it. But does it need to be 8 minutes long? Does it need to be 8 minutes long?
It's a good riff though.
One song.
But it's a good riff, so play it for 8 minutes.
It is a good riff. But like,
so for 8 minutes you enjoy that riff.
Nah.
Go home and listen to that song. It's not good.
I mean, I'm going to enjoy it. It's just too long. You know what I'm like, man? See if a song's 2 minutes long.
All your picks are like 30 seconds long.
I love it, man. I love it. See, as soon as it's over like 4 minutes, this better fucking entertain me. And I'm fucking out, dude. Like, see if a song is 5 minutes long, I'll probably not listen to it. But see if it's like 8, then you know it's like I'll go with this, right? If you listen to 8, you're expecting like,
you expect a journey.
Epic.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You're expecting it to be a proper fucking story, right?
Do you know what though? All Night Me Along isn't.
It's
just that one riff.
I'm gonna hate it then. I'm gonna hate it. I'm gonna be so bored 2 minutes in.
Pretty sure he sings the chorus about 24 times.
Why? Just turn off just press the stop button when you're recording. Just know when to stop.
Just they hunt you down
without
mercy. Hunt you down all night me alone. Yeah.
Oh, can I go now?
Aye, when you go.
First song I put on is Lick Upon by a guy called Victor Vaughn, who you've never heard of. Because I'm super cool. You definitely have heard of him. It's MF Doom, just as another guy. It's just one of Victor MF Doom's aliases. So he has 2 albums as Victor Vaughn.
He has like one official album and then another one that kind of came out but didn't.
It's like right? Strictly on YouTube, and it was on Spotify for like a month and then disappeared again. It's really fucking annoying because that is a great album. A great fucking album. So this is from the Vaudeville Villain album, which if I was to pick, like, I love MF Doom as MF Doom, obviously, because I talk about him far too much. But see all of his alter egos, like, I fucking love this Victor Vaughn album.
It's good.
It's so fucking good, start to finish. Absolutely banging. Same kind of vibes, but he's coming from like a different persona. Because what's the song? Is there a song on Mad Villainy? He raps as Victor Vaughn.
Yeah.
It's the fucking song, man. It's one where he's talking about like his ex-girlfriend is now with MF Doom. Tell him to be ready and prepared to be stomped in the ground. What fucking song is that?
Fancy Clown.
That's it. Yeah.
Because he does the bit on, is it Bistro, where he introduces all of them?
Yeah.
Is it Bistro?
Yeah, but he's like Bistro Bar and Grill. He's talking about like Madlib and stuff.
Yeah, and he says like Quasimodo and stuff.
Yeah.
Love it. Just the same 2 guys and 4 cunts.
Lick Upon is this song in particular is a fucking banger. I think this is like the third song on the album.
Ooh, Victor Vaughn. Think he got a new song. Think he got a lick upon. Whatever it is. So close.
Spot on, dude.
I am Doom.
The moof Doom. That album Vaudeville Villain is so fucking worth a listen, man. Even the skits in it are class, so they have like open mic night skits in it as well that are just fucking excellent, man. It's so worth a listen just like for lyrical content and some of just like the strangest production of all time. Like Pop Snot and stuff is just like the actual beat that's going on behind that is just fucking weird. The next song I put on is a song called Party Suicide by the Birth Defects, which is just a pure throwback for me. I feel like it's a fairly recent song, I think. 2015, so not that recent. But it feels
in the last decade.
It feels very like you can tell it's very influenced by like Sex Pistols and The Clash and that side of punk.
Yeah, like British punk, like B-52s and all that.
And it's just so much fun. Again, it's only like 2 minutes fucking long. And it's just like, he's doing that kind of like vocals and shit. It's great, man. Like, I really, really like that
Not
song.
B-52s. I said B-52s and they
What, like Love Shack?
Yeah, that's not who I meant to say.
I never even
Who am I thinking of?
You just on fucking Love Shack, Love Shack.
Are they a punk band?
B-52s?
Because I know that
I
song.
have heard that song.
Rock Lobster.
Do they have more?
Rock Lobster.
Is that one of theirs?
Yeah.
Love Shack, baby, love
But then you go to like
Shack.
the fans also like, and it's like Devo. Psychedelic Furs.
I fucking love Devo. Correct that whip. Devo are class.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Continue, please.
the next song I put on is Super Rich Kids by Frank Ocean featuring Earl Sweatshirt. Super rich kids with nothing but loose hands. It's a great song.
It is.
Fucking great. Earl's verse in this is obviously shamazing. So
Shamazine.
somebody did that thing where they like highlight like the rhyming schemes and stuff
Yes.
on this song as well. Like I've seen that they did it for Oldie, for
Mhm.
Earl's verse on Oldie, and they did it for this as well. God damn it, dude. I just don't understand how his brain works. Like how he can chain words over multiple sentences to all make sense, but not saying, like you couldn't put them in the same sentence to make sense, but when you split them out over fucking like 6 sentences, they all make sense in that particular order.
Yeah.
Oh, he's such a fucking genius when it comes to
Yeah,
lyricism, man.
He's real cool, but the thing that will always kind of like make him not as good is he's not Pitbull. He didn't rhyme Kodak with Kodak, and I think for me personally, that's just when music peaked. That's when all y'all know that.
Oh, it's going down no timber, my lord. Okay, the next song I put on is I by Kendrick Lamar off the
Aye.
To Pimp a Butterfly album, which is like, I just love the way this song fucking starts, but it's just like the band kicks up. It's like, is this mic on? Turn up the mic. And it's just like everybody like tuning up and stuff, and then the guitar starts, the nice little chingly riff that it has,
And you're just like this the entire time.
and you're just fucking vibing, dude. I done been through a whole lot. Trying to be listening, but I know guy. It's so good, man. And then there's like a fight in the middle of it somehow.
Because why not?
There's just a fight breaks out because it like when you listen to it, it sounds like it is being recorded live in a club. And then a fight breaks out in the crowd of this club that they're
In a club.
performing in.
In a
And then
club.
he just starts shouting away from the mic, telling people to stop fighting. But then he comes back and does like another whole ass verse with no band playing with him. Like, this song is a journey. It's a fucking journey. It's so goddamn good. He actually released it before To Pimp a Butterfly came out as a single. And it's so different to the version that is in the album. Like, so fucking different. Even the
That's
words
cool.
and stuff are really different. And like the way the whole song is like laid out is different.
That's
I don't
cool.
know. I don't know what made them change it.
Because why the fuck not?
Yeah, I suppose. So he brought the single out and it was like a hit. People absolutely loved it. And then they came out the album and everyone was like, "What the fuck is this?
Yeah,
That's
what's
not the
this
same
song?"
goddamn song." Had the same hook, but different lyrics. He can just do what he wants, man. And then the last song I put on is just a fucking classic.
Unequivocal banger.
Bussing to the highest degree. I Want to Be Your Lover by Prince. Just immediately as it kicks in. Oh. Ah, I don't know. I don't know the words.
No, you don't need to know the words.
So good, man. Just fucking bop. I vividly remember this. We were driving in the car one time, and I had the playlist on in the car, and this came on shuffle, and Emma skipped it, and I remember getting furious with her.
That's grounds for
like,
the divorce.
Furious with her, because Emma listens to garbage. Like, still listens to Bewitched and shit. Like, garbage.
C'est la vie.
So she doesn't really know Prince. She didn't listen to anything like Prince or like Michael Jackson, like any of the actual fucking good music from the 90s. She didn't listen to anything like that. She listened to fucking Bewitched and Steps and fucking Atomic Kitten. So when actual good shit comes on, like Prince or Michael Jackson, that motherfucker will skip it. She'd be like, "Oh, that's boring." Like, motherfucker, I know it's 5 minutes long, and I said I didn't like how long that is. Right? This is quite long. It's 6 minutes long. I know it's 6 minutes long, and I said I don't like it being 6 minutes long, but I'm allowing that because bop for 6 minutes.
But when it's got like a sawtooth like synth solo,
you need to let it run,
you can
baby.
get into that. That's
you need to let it run forever, baby.
Fine. And if you can't get on board with that, we're not on board with you. So fuck off.
Just slip this off. Nah, I love her. I love her dearly. But goddamn, she does not like anything good apart from me. I'm the
And
only
even
good.
that is questionable.
Motherfucker, you're coming at me hard today. You gonna come at me?
Oh, come on, you what?
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
Huh?
Anyway, episode 62 is donezo. Goodbyes.
Goodbyes.
We love you. We
So
love you.
next week, part 2 of Denver Airport, where we get to do shit that we're actually stoked about. This was all the surface level shit.
This is the foreplay. you
Yeah,
know?
this is the stuff that we can make jokes and have fun with, but
It's about to get deep.
it's about to get real fucking deep.
So deep, put your ass to sleep. My boy Ice Cube. Anyway, we love you loads. Thank you very much for listening to yet again one more stupid fucking episode.
One more.
Peace, peace, peace.
Bye.
Love you. Not you, dickhead.
Love you too, man.